The last thing on here is the one thing that I always ask Howard about quite a bit. And, this worried me because I think the only way you can pick up a game is to get depth and be on same levels and pass things off. And ultimately you start thinking about this and saying, okay, well, if I have a tackle that understands down and distance and he can take the appropriate set, meaning I'm not just I got to really loose three technique, and this three technique's almost a 4-eye. He's on me. And I don't know that I need to set really wide to this defensive end right now. Some shit's going down. I don't know what it is, but it's weird, right? So your spider senses maybe start tingling or something. You always need to use a drag hand, just like you would in any normal pass blocking. And then ultimately, the guards are the ones, not maybe the centers at time, but the guards are going to force the issue. The guard has to get to that 4-eye right now. So even if they were running some sort of game with a TE stunt and they're going to B gap contain, well, your guard has to, push that three technique out past the tackle's hip so you can exchange the game. Otherwise, it's not going to get exchanged. So having the guards always realize, hey, third and whatever doesn't matter. You got to force the issue. You got to take it to that defensive tackle right now so that we can ruin the game. We want to destroy the game. And you go back and say your defensive line coaches, every time they're working games with just the defensive linemen, they have like a guard and tackle that are just going to back up, and the game works awesome. Well, now we're not going to back up. And again, they need time and space for the game to work. I'm not saying this shuts down every game, but I never was able to shut down every game when I was kick sliding and setting backwards. So I'd like to be more proactive to this. Now, we went in and we looked for as many games as possible. One thing that we did note is not many people ran a lot of games at us. All right. Some were effective, some weren't. A lot of these are interior games that we kind of show here. But the left guard here, and this game, there's no setup to this. These guys are moving immediately. But if the left guard had to force the issue, he'd be able to force the issue. He sees, this is going down. He was creeping at the guy. Maybe he doesn't do a great job with his hands. The guy gets an arm over on him. But again, staying attached, great effort. So the game gets picked up that way. There's a couple other examples. I think I got a few in here, guys. This is perfect. The left, yeah, I believe the left guard is man here. Again, no setup to the game. It's happening pretty quick. The left guard has to unlock his hip, get to the nose. But you do see at least the center get hands on. He can escort the nose over there. Get a little bang back by the right guard, so can shut down the game, and don't necessarily need depth to do that. I guess is all kind of point is with it. I think this is a good job by the right guard going to close that space. You got the right tackle with the drag hand. I realize it's more of a maybe a spy at the end or a dropper there, but at the end of the day, that's how you'd want that taken care of. I don't really want the left guard to back up as he does here. But we're throwing empty or we're throwing hot, whatever the case might be here. Quarterback's got that last rusher, but a good job keeping everybody wide up. So buying enough time.